Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a seismic shift in the global trade landscape. Europe and China are forging a groundbreaking alliance that could redefine economic and geopolitical dynamics, leaving the United States racing to keep up. Central to this transformation is the Middle Corridor, a new trade route connecting China to Europe through Central Asia and Turkey. Let's explore the 7 pivotal shifts shaking up the global economy. Number 7. The game-changing Middle Corridor. The Middle Corridor, also known as the Trans-Caspian International Transport Route, is revolutionizing trade between China and Europe. Spanning Kazakhstan, the Caspian Sea, Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Turkey, this overland route dramatically reduces transit times from weeks to mere days, bypassing traditional maritime paths like the Suez Canal. It has become crucial for industries such as electronics and automotive, which prioritize speed and reliability. As a vital part of China's Belt and Road Initiative, the Middle Corridor benefits from extensive infrastructure investments, including rail networks, ports, and logistical hubs. European nations have eagerly adopted this route to diversify supply chains and mitigate risks associated with congested maritime routes. By avoiding regions prone to piracy and instability, the corridor offers a strategic advantage. With freight volumes expected to double by 2025, the Middle Corridor is poised to play an essential role in reshaping global trade dynamics. Number 6. Europe's strategic realignment. European countries are realigning their trade strategies to integrate with the Middle Corridor. Nations like Hungary, Poland, and Romania are investing heavily in rail networks and logistics hubs to enhance connectivity with Asia. This shift aims to reduce dependence on maritime routes controlled by global shipping giants. The European Union's involvement in the Belt and Road Initiative underscores its commitment to strengthening ties with China. Italy and Greece, for instance, have joined BRI projects to upgrade their ports and transport infrastructure. This collaboration enables Europe to access Asia's booming markets while reducing supply chain vulnerabilities amid global uncertainties. The Middle Corridor is emerging as Europe's competitive edge in navigating evolving trade dynamics. Number 5. The declining influence of U.S. trade dominance. For decades, the United States held a dominant position in global trade, controlling crucial maritime routes like the Suez and Panama Canals. However, initiatives such as the Middle Corridor are gradually eroding this dominance. These overland routes bypass U.S.-influenced choke points, transforming global supply chains. While the U.S. has introduced efforts like the Blue Dot Network to counter China's Belt and Road Initiative, it has struggled to match the scale of China's investments. European NATO allies are increasingly favoring the Middle Corridor for its economic advantages, often putting political considerations aside. This shift indicates a decline in U.S. influence over international trade, presenting significant challenges to its geopolitical strategy. Now let's shift gears and move on to our next point. Number 4. The Middle East's role as a trade nexus. The Middle East is solidifying its position as a crucial hub in the Middle Corridor, reshaping global trade routes. Turkey's strategic location between Europe and Asia, supported by substantial investments in modern railways and expanded ports, has made it a vital transit point. Iraq is enhancing its role with a $17 billion infrastructure project aimed at connecting its ports to Europe via rail and road networks, offering a faster and more cost-effective alternative to the Suez Canal. Iran, despite geopolitical challenges, is also contributing by boosting regional connectivity. These developments are transforming the region's economic landscape, integrating it more deeply into global trade systems. As the Middle East becomes an essential link in this evolving corridor, it is challenging the traditional dominance of maritime routes and positioning itself as a key player in the future of global commerce. Number 3. China's expanding influence through the BRI. China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, is central to this global transformation. Since its inception in 2013, the BRI has financed over 3,000 infrastructure projects across more than 60 countries, creating an extensive network of trade routes linking Asia, Europe, and Africa. The Middle Corridor exemplifies its success, showing how strategic investments can revolutionize global commerce. European countries like Greece and Italy have embraced BRI projects, upgrading their infrastructure and streamlining trade processes. For China, these partnerships reinforce its status as a global economic powerhouse, while reducing dependence on U.S.-controlled maritime routes. While critics argue that the BRI fosters economic dependency through debt, supporters contend that it promotes growth and international cooperation. Regardless of perspective, the BRI's impact on global trade is undeniable, solidifying its role as a driving force behind the rise of the Middle Corridor. Number 2. The economic and political ripple effects. The partnership between Europe and China extends well beyond trade logistics, creating significant economic and political ripples. Economically, the Middle Corridor cuts trade costs, enhances efficiency, and strengthens supply chain resilience, crucial in a post-COVID-19 world and amidst ongoing geopolitical conflicts. Politically, the U.S. views this collaboration as a challenge to its global influence. As Chinese infrastructure projects proliferate across Europe, the transatlantic relationship is becoming increasingly complex. Many European countries are prioritizing economic benefits over alignment with U.S. geopolitical strategies, signaling a shift in global alliances. Central Asian nations like Kazakhstan and Azerbaijan are also capitalizing on their strategic locations, attracting investments and boosting trade. This regional empowerment is contributing to a more. Number 1. The future of global trade. The Middle Corridor is more than just a trade route. It's a symbol of a paradigm shift in global commerce. By reducing reliance on traditional maritime routes, Europe and China are building a diversified trade network that challenges U.S. hegemony. This collaboration is reshaping alliances, re-engineering supply chains, and redefining the movement of goods. For the U.S., staying competitive requires bold strategies, significant investment in domestic infrastructure, innovative international partnerships, and addressing economic vulnerabilities. As Europe and China deepen their collaboration, the stakes in global trade have never been higher. The Middle Corridor represents a new era of commerce, where power and influence are continually evolving. Verdict: the global trade revolution. The rise of the Middle Corridor signifies a fundamental shift in global trade towards a diversified and resilient network. The strategic partnership between Europe and China highlights the transformative power of collaboration, reshaping the future of commerce. For the United States, this moment calls for innovation and adaptability to reclaim its standing in the evolving global landscape. What do you think? Will the U.S. rise to the challenge? Or will the Middle Corridor solidify its position as a cornerstone of the new global economy? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on the latest trade insights and global economic trends. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. A multipolar world order, gradually diminishing the dominance of Western powers.